I'll be back with more reports.
Won't stop the flow on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
News from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Good afternoon and welcome to News at Noon. First, the highlight. Lagos State Government collaborates with Banana Island Residents Association to ensure functionality. President Tinubu's wife celebrates teachers, call for more investment in advancing their growth. And on the foreign scene, Syria authorities hold first elections since fall of al-Assad. And in sports, Nigeria announces 10-man squad for 2025 International Table Tennis Federation Championship in London. Now the news in details. I am byDayo. Anthony. The Lagos State government has expressed its willingness to collaborate with the Banana Island Property Owners and Residents Association to enhance the functionality of the island. Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Oluyinka Olumide, said this during a courtesy visit by the association to the ministry. Olumide emphasized the need for a comprehensive review of the island's layout to ensure its optimal functionality as an estate. The commissioner, who highlighted key areas of focus to include infrastructure, improvement of accessibility, approval order and control of illegal extensions, among others, commended the association for deeming it fit to approach the ministry for the sustainable development of the estate. Also, Permanent Secretary, Office of Physical Planning, Oluwole Shotire, describes the move as a positive development for Lagos State government and the association to collaborate to reclaim the vision of the estate. General Manager of the Lagos State Material Testing Laboratory Agency, Olayinka Abdul, has urged officers of the agency on grade level 12 to be champion agents in systematically creating an environment where a positive, professional, and public service-oriented attitude becomes innately effective in discharging assigned duties. Abdul said this during the opening of a two-day training at the Public Works Hall with a theme, Training Champions on Work Ethics and Attitudinal Change. She said that fostering attitudinal change in senior officers on grade level 12 was crucial because they are the engine room of agency in displaying attitudes that not only impact their own work but also affects the culture and performance of the entire team. Abdul said the training for officers is aimed at teaching them how to imbibe the culture of absolute professionalism and a service-oriented attitude in building crucial public trust. She implored the participants to display integrity and impartiality in their assigned charges as their reports follow tests conducted from various sites depend on lives. The Lagos State Agricultural Input Supply Authority, LISA, has successfully trained over 500 farmers and fishermen in the Ikorodu division in a move aimed at enhancing food security and improving local production. Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abisola Olusoya, in a keynote address at the event, underscored the broader significance of the initiative. The commissioner, who was represented by the Director of Agribusiness, Ministry of Agriculture and Food System, Aramide Gonzalo, reinforced the government's commitments to local producers. She stressed that food security is not merely an agricultural concern, but is linked to economic stability, public health, and urban resilience. In the intensive one-day session focused on equipping participants with innovative farming and fish techniques tailored to their specific needs. And now to the rest of the stories. Wife of the President, Oluremi Tinubu, has congratulated teachers on World Teachers' Day 2025 with a theme focusing on the global teacher shortage. Mrs. Tinubu calls for the need to draw more attention to one of the society's noble professions. She said the shortage of teachers is a challenge that must be confronted with urgency by empowering educators, investing in their growth, and inspiring more to join the noble profession. Mrs. Tinubu said teachers are true heroes, shaping minds, nurturing dreams, and guiding generations. She congratulated teachers and said as a lifelong teacher, she salutes teachers all on this special day. The federal government has refuted claims that Nigerians deported from the United States were left stranded after being reportedly dumped in Togo by the Ghanaian authorities, insisting that the returnees are under due profiling procedures. Reacting through the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, the government said the deportees were not stranded but were currently undergoing profiling in line with the international protocols. NIDCOM's Director of Media, Public Relations and Protocols, Abdurrahman Balogun, said this in an interview. According to NIDCOM, the deportees are not ordinary returnees, but persons already convicted of crimes in the United States or found guilty of immigration violations. Hence, their continued stay in Togo for profiling before being allowed back into Nigeria. The NIDCOM spokesman said the U.S. had earlier revealed its plan to deport thousands of Nigerians, some of whom, he said, are already in detention camps awaiting repatriation. And now to foreign news. Syria will hold its first paramilitary elections since the fall of Bashar al-Assad amid concerns over inclusivity and successful delays. Authorities say they have postponed the polls for security reasons in two Kurdish-controlled provinces and a third which saw deadly fighting between government forces and Druze militants. In a speech at the United Nations General Assembly last week, the first by a Syrian president in 60 years, Sarraj promised to bring to justice everyone responsible for bloodshed, as well as those who committed atrocities under Assad. There will be no direct vote for the People's Assembly, which will be responsible for legislation during a transitional period. The president will choose representatives from 60 seats from outside the electoral colleges. And now to sports. Nigeria Table Tennis Federation, NTTF, has announced a 10-man squad for the 2025 International Table Tennis Federation ITTF African Championship in Tunis, Tunisia. The tournament will serve as a qualifier for the 2026 ITTF World Team Championship in London, United Kingdom, a landmark edition marking the century of the World Championships, returning to the city where it all kicked off in 1926. This year's ITTF Championship is scheduled to take place from October 12 to 19. For the men, Nigeria will parade Africa's top-ranked player, Quadri Aruna, 2019 African Games gold medalist, Olajide Omotayo, two-time West African champion, Matthew Kuti, Taiwo Maji, and rising talent Abdul Basit Abdul Fatai. The women's team features promising young players such as Favor Ojo, Aishat Rabiu, Kabirat Ayola, and Shukurat Ayela Begon, while veteran Ajoke Ojomo will lead the squad as captain in Tunis. In the men's division, Nigeria and Egypt led a competitive field that includes Tunisia, Algeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Madagascar, Uganda, Ethiopia, South Africa, Angola, Cameroon, Congo Brazzaville, Benin Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Morocco. The women's competition will feature Egypt, Nigeria, Benin Republic, Ghana, Ethiopia, Botswana, Cote d'Ivoire, Uganda, Madagascar, Democratic Republic of Congo, Cameroon, South Africa, Angola, Algeria, and host nation, Tunisia. But just before we go, ensure the registration mark on your vehicle is clear and visible at all times. You can follow us on like all our social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 961 FM. Instagram is Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. And you can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on my Lagos app for timely update. Now, did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration constructed of 22 bus shelters? You can get more details on Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government has expressed its willingness to collaborate with the Banana Island Property Owners and Residents Association to enhance the functionality of the esteemed island. Wife of the President, Oluremi Tinubu, has congratulated teachers on World Teachers' Day 2025 with a theme focusing on the global teacher shortage. We also told you that Syria will hold its first parliamentary elections since the fall of Bashar al-Assad amid concern over inclusivity and successive delay. And in sport, Nigeria Table Tennis Federation (NTTF) has announced a 10-man squad for the 2025 International Table Tennis Federation (ITTF) African Championship in Tunis, Tunisia. For contact for the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. The NC News broadcast compiled by Kayode Mafolashiri. I am byDayo Anthony. Many thanks for listening.
Gets you locked down all day, all time with that traffic report just as and when you want it. With great music and lots more. Lagos Traffic Radio, your driving companion. Don't you think it is better to get the updates